Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another day of Artvent. And it's only a few days until Christmas. It's so crazy. And today, actually a quite short video. I'm surprised myself, redesigning Grinch didn't actually take me a lot of time. I managed to do it quite quickly, ironically enough. Originally I basically had no idea what, how I would redesign him really, because the character of who will or whatever these people are, I have like a very unique design, so it was very difficult for me to decide what direction I'm gonna take this. And I thought, I'm gonna try to make him even more grumpy or evil, and that was basically my approach going into this video. And so, I'm basically trying to make him more spiky. And just for your information, this video is not sped up, so I'm actually impressed. Like, I did this design in like 8 minutes. I don't know how I came up with that, but I mean, it's not perfection, but I think it's pretty cute, and the line art is pretty clean considering that the time, and that sometimes my art program, like Krita, likes to act up sometimes. But yeah, that's basically today's video. Just a simple redesign. This is the last redesign, I think, already. Yeah, we already did Jack Skellington and we already did Olaf from Frozen, so of course another very iconic character is the Grinch. For me personally, of course, the original like cartoon design still resonates with me a lot. He looks very funny. It's very funny meme faces. So yeah, and you can see I'm still trying to go a little bit, it's kind of similar to the original silhouette, but not straight up, and just making him more, like, I guess, grumpy instead of like mischievous. That was sort of the goal. And yeah, you can see he looks kind of funny. Originally, like when I did like the top part of his hair, I was a little unsure. Kind of looked like ears almost, and so like hair, or like almost like antlers. But yeah, and one thing that I also thought would be funny is to not, to not straight up copy the silhouette, just maybe to add like some sideburns. I thought that would look funny, and it does, so I'm very happy about that addition. And to make him, I guess, still different, but you maybe wouldn't be able to tell that it's the Grinch at first, but I hope it's a good redesign. With the other ones I was pretty happy, and I love, like, in the end you're gonna see like the pose. I think I managed to do pretty well, with his arms. I was very happy with that, because in general, like, arms and like limbs are not my favorite to draw, but I think it works pretty well here. So yeah. And for like the legs, which you're gonna see later on, basically my idea was to make his legs, instead of making them like thin, like to make him like, what are these boots called, like like these fur boots, or like these big chunky like winter shoes, or like not earmuffs, like the, god, I don't know what they're called, but basically make it look like that. And so they're very thick legs, or it almost looked like pants of some kind, you're gonna see later on, and I thought that would be really funny. And I guess in general also to make him fit more with I guess the landscapes, or that the season that is winter. It's cold, and I'm guessing that in Who Will it's, I don't know if they have any other seasons, but that it's cold there, and I thought that would be sort of fitting. And yeah, he does have kind of like a different silhouette, and I think I'm so confused, like in when I later on compare to the original design, I feel like mine looks a lot taller, which, I mean, of course, we need to look at the reference picture, but just in general, probably because of the legs as well. He looks very tall. And he almost looks like a little devil of some sort. Almost not like a regular Whoville citizen in terms of like or like in general, like a Seuss character. Like he doesn't fit the proportions, I think, like, you know, the typical Dr. Seuss characters and stories, but, you know, it's supposed to be taking a different approach. I thought about adding, you know, like, I think, what's it called? Max, the dog? But then I was unsure, like, what am I gonna do instead of, like, just another version of a dog. So I just left him out today. And yeah, I didn't doing, like, you're gonna see when I do the color. I did, like, reference it a little bit, but I didn't make him the exact same color entirely as the Grinch. It's like a slightly different shade of green as well. You know, partially the original shade of green, and then a little bit of like a more, I guess, going direction to blue, like less yellowish, sickly green, but more like a grass green almost. And I think he straight up looks like a gremlin. I think it's really funny, but yeah, I'm really surprised with myself that I was able to come up with a design so quickly and with coloring in. I don't know, I think there's sometimes like these moments where it just works out again, you know. Yeah. Besides that, and the color, like for example the eyes, I basically kept the same because I think it works very, very well. Ugh. Very well. Oh my god, my English pronunciation. If I don't, you know, keep my attention. No, I don't know. I'm just, my brain is not braining for the last few days. Like, I could literally tell that I am desperate need of Christmas break. Like, literally yesterday I brought my dirty dishes into like the bathroom almost, because it was like I want to go to the toilet but I also want to do the dishes, and then my brain, it's like a sim, you know, where you wonder like, where are you going, what are you doing? And that's exactly how my last few days have been, and I'm very excited for the Christmas break, finally, you know, have some more free time and get, you know, my head empty and free. But yeah, you can see I will then just, you know, be finishing off, giving him some final touches. One thing I still think I need to learn is working with layers. Lucky me, this time around everything worked out for me. For example, when I, you know, basically the red circle, when I finish up that, works pretty well. But yeah, like I create layers but I forget to use them. Like, I really need like a course on digital art and get that together. And, you know, finally we're just gonna do, I added like some dots because I realized he had some like almost like a mustache or something on like his face, and yeah, we're gonna finish that off. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video yet again, and we're slowly getting to the end of Artvent, so see you tomorrow. Bye.